wasn't around, and we were the picture of happiness. All of our friends wanna be us, but they don't know really how vicious you are. Baby, stop or I'm gone. Hurt me with your words. Hurt me with the way that you talk to me. Hurt me with your silence. You're Mr. Hurt Me all the time. Please, please, let's go back to the start. Please, please, stop beating on my heart. I'm weak and you're taking me apart. Now I know I'm a girl and I know what you are. If my sleep is so bad, I may be bruised and black as night. I'm too tired to put up a fight. Maybe I should die. Mr. Hurt Me all the time. Hurt me with the way that you talk to me. Hurt me with your silence. You're Mr. Hurt Me all the
Hey y'all, it's Little Red. Let me see if I
Hi,
can.
everyone.
Hi y'all, hey. I'm looking like a hot mess, but you can deal with it because I'm alive. I gotta get my YouTube up on we're on the laptop. It's the last night, I promise. I'm going home tomorrow after my doctor's appointment. I think I'm getting my staples out.
You better make sure Cash is worn out before you go
I
home.
know,
I'm worried about him jumping on you.
my son's gonna be there.
Why do you play Candy Crush?
Ooh,
I'll
let me
play
turn
all
this
of it.
up.
Oh, good.
How's everyone been? While I'm trying to find my live chat. There it is. Yeah, I
Did your
can't.
son tell you that some crazy lady messaged him on Facebook?
Yeah, that's how he found out I was in the hospital, girl.
Yeah, I know. He had no idea.
Yeah. He said someone messaged me and he told me the name and I said, "Oh God, call her for me."
Yeah.
And by the
He's like, I
way, I'm in
had
the
no
hospital.
idea. She's in the hospital. He's like, I would have had no idea.
Yeah. I it was the next day, so I didn't even have an idea. I had just
Yeah.
literally just woken up, I think, from surgery. I think. Or
Hi,
it was
Sherry.
the next day, I'm not sure. Hey Sherry Boo. Shroot Farms, what's up?
That's a funny name.
Shins, have you been off tweeting places that I haven't seen yet?
Probably.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
Probably. I'm a troublemaker.
Yeah, me too, apparently. Trouble follows me. Hey, Claire Bear. Sue M. Look at all my sock accounts in here. Motherfuck.
I know. I was worried about her. I messaged her I don't know, like 5 days ago and was like, where have you been?
I know. Hey, not a fan of KJ. Me too. I'm telling you, nothing makes me appreciate and love y'all more than missing my desktop because I hate this laptop. And if it weren't for you all, I wouldn't have that desktop. But I'm so ready to be home to it. Damn. Okay. Are we here? So what's everybody up to? Dottie must be playing darts
She is.
tonight. So we might get drunk Dottie later.
I love drunk Dottie.
I do too. How you doing, Tony? Thieves. Jade messaged me earlier and said, Unirock's on Periscope. Are you watching? And I'm like, I can't. But I do accept clips.
Oh, he's not very smart. If he knew what was good for him, he would zip it about this whole case.
Is he trying to get his name in them papers?
Yeah,
Katie
it's
is.
looking like it.
It seems like Katie's trying to get other people dragged into it with her, and like where she gets off telling people if they don't want to be a part of it, they need to hush. She needs to hush.
She's full of shit. She's doing what Katie does and trying to threaten people into silence. How long has she been threatening legal action against all of us?
Exactly.
That's just what she doesn't want. She's embarrassed because all these drama channels are talking about her, and it's not in a good way. And then did you see her reply to H3H3 and his wife? Like, thank you for the support. Trisha Paytas didn't drag me, and they most definitely did drag her.
They called her insane, and then he said, "Well, I'm not going to say that stalker, but it's definitely cringe." And I'm like,
"Yeah." And then he's like, "She's fucked."
Well, she put that tweet out. Didn't she delete that tweet because she thought, like, she saw the video? She saw the bad part later, or did she actually see that video?
She watched the whole podcast, and that Trisha Paytas said that she watched her channel. Trisha didn't say that. And,
hey, Jade.
And that they supported her, and they definitely were not supporting her.
Yeah.
Not at all. I would love to have her level of delusions because
I know there's got to be there's something in the Twitter water. There's something in the air.
Hang on.
There's definitely something going on. KJ is loving every minute of it. She thinks she is Trisha and will become more famous. I think she thinks she is famous. I agree with that.
Oh, she's infamous, that's for sure.
Right. I'm reading the chatty. Hey, Angry Yank. Kicks Dorian. Trisha never said that. Oh my God, I watched the whole podcast. Maybe she was drinking wine. Hey, One Warped Angel.
That's always what it is. Her Twitter's usually relatively calm during the day, and then at night, when she starts drinking her wine, she goes crazy. And then did you see
Oh, she deleted her Katie Joy account.
Yes.
Thank you, Caroline.
There was a motion just put in yesterday
to stop deleting.
For preservation of evidence. And she went against that motion even today and deleted her second Twitter. She can very well end up with jail time.
Phoebe says destruction of evidence. Uni is going to be subpoenaed for sure. These lawyers ain't playing. Is that something that lawyer said? Does she think that other YouTubers are going to actually be subpoenaed? Because I know that this lawyer's done a lot of Q&As. I watched some of them today. That Emily Baker.
I don't think she said that, but I mean the lawyers aren't playing around in this case, and Uni was on his Periscope earlier trashing this lawyer.
T Detox said, "Oh my God, I'm the most hated KJ hater on Twitter right now because I said something everyone misunderstood." What'd you say, T Detox?
No, T Detox, I understood what you were saying. I really did. I agreed with it. The girl you were replying to, she wasn't lying, and I think that's where the confusion happened.
What happened?
She thought you were saying she was lying. The lawyer put out a tweet saying, if any of you have stopped buying Halo beauty products because of Miss Paulson's reporting on Tati, please let me know. And I forget who it was, but some girl replied saying, I stopped buying it because of it. And T Detox came in and was like, we don't need to muddy the waters, like lying isn't good for this case. And I absolutely agreed with her, but then something happened, and the girl that was originally talking to her was like, Katie, you're not allowed to follow anybody. Like, I felt like I had to unfollow Tati because if you were a paying member of Katie's, she would block you if you followed people she doesn't like. And T Detox was like trying to say that was a lie.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. Like I agreed with what T Detox was saying. I just think it was a misunderstanding between those two?
No, check your Facebook, boo. Yeah, I miss so much on Twitter. I need to go through people who follow me and fix it so I get notifications of everyone I follow, because I don't think I do. There's a lot of stuff, even about myself, that I don't even see. Like, you've been fighting the good fight for a week, and I didn't see any of it until last night, Shins. Like, none of your tweets.
Hang on, I'm gonna take my son to his dad real quick.
Okay.
It's fussy.
Someone sent me a tweet. Krusty put, also, I'm going to be fine. No, I'm not going to stop doing my job because I've done nothing wrong, so you can all move along. She is so dismissive.
She just has this level of optimism that I don't think anybody else in her position would have, especially now that
she said move along, like you piss on, basically.
But yeah, Twitter's been a cesspool this last week. I'm sure everybody's seen that I got doxxed.
I did too.
So that kind of, like, I always tell everybody, I am the nicest person you will ever talk to until
I'm not.
You give me until I'm not. And then once I'm not, look out, because I don't hold back.
This is how oblivious I am. I didn't know that I had been doxxed until last night on my live, when they said, I kept hearing Katie had shared my PayPal, and I'm like, well, good. Maybe somebody sent me some money. I didn't realize she went into my PayPal and shared my whole ass live.
Well, she did. I didn't see that, because everybody was telling me, you weren't doxxed, and if you were, then it was because of Red's Facebook. I haven't seen anything about Red's Facebook anywhere.
I saw my Facebook is deactivated, but it wasn't. And the only thing before it was deactivated, the only thing that was public, you can't find me on Facebook. You can't, if you're a friend on Facebook, you can't see who my other friends are. It's always been like that. It has nothing to do with YouTube. But in order for people to share when my dog got lost, in order for people to share that post, I had to make it public. So, some dumbass.
Yeah, and I know I commented
tweet.
that, but how did they know that was me? If I wasn't doxxed before then how did they know that was even me?
I don't know, because when my son told me the name of the person who messaged him, it took me a minute to figure out who the hell he was talking about.
No, exactly. And there was a bunch of people that commented on that post of your dog. So them saying that it was your Facebook that doxed me doesn't even make sense, because nobody knew my real name until I was doxxed. So they wouldn't have seen.
So are you sure you were doxxed? Did you see?
Yes, I'm positive. Yes, I've seen it. Moderate Extremist posted freaking pictures of my Twitter from when I was 7. A Twitter I haven't used since I was 17 years old.
And it had your name and stuff?
It was okay, here's what it is. Everybody knows who I am now, so I'm not even going to try to hide it anymore, which I don't really care. But they said that their excuse was, oh, you weren't doxxed. You used Hemtress THC as your YouTube name. And so we searched that on Twitter, and that's how you got doxxed. But the Twitter that they found and posted of mine was from 2010, before I ever used the name Hemtress. The Twitter that they found was Lexi Ray 420. Nothing to do with Hemtress.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so how I haven't used that Twitter. My lawyer got it. That Twitter's gone now, because my lawyer's fucking badass and had it fucking removed the next day. But I haven't used that account. I haven't used that account since 2010, and it had no affiliation with the Hemtress account whatsoever. So then after I pointed that out, then they started saying it was your Facebook that doxed. But how was it your Facebook? Because there were 15 people that commented on that dog post. How did they know?
None of them were people that I really know. They're people like that happen to be on my Facebook that love animals. So if anyone ever, I mean, I'm sure I know them if they're on my Facebook, but they're not like family or people that I talk to and stuff. The screenshot that I saw, I don't know.
Yeah, so you're telling me You're telling me that they've seen your Facebook and that post of the dog and all the comments and went, oh, that one's Shins. Out of thin air? No, they already knew my real name prior to seeing anything on your Facebook. And I
Did
still, to this day,
did
have
any
not seen a screenshot of your Facebook
did
anywhere.
did anyone else? And see, I was in the hospital, so I don't remember where I saw it. I was on my phone because I didn't turn my laptop on in the hospital until the day I was getting released, and I actually did the live stream. So I had my laptop, but I didn't use it because I didn't feel like being on it. But I did see it somewhere. I saw that one thing, and I don't remember any details. I don't remember who posted it. I just remember
You
that
saw what one thing?
I saw part of the post of me missing my dog and someone saying, "Can you make
See,
this private, public so we can
I
share?"
never seen that.
You didn't?
No, all I seen was Katie posted your PayPal that had your full name.
I
And
wonder if
then,
someone may have sent me a screenshot. It might be in my DMs
yeah,
because
I never seen that.
I'm blocked by people who don't want me to see the shit they're doing, I guess.
Yeah. And Mark did, he threatened me. Me and him got into it a while back and he threatened me. And I'm going to guess it was a doxing threat. It was in your Discord when all the drama, there was some other drama that happened right after the Kim shit, I think, where he messaged me and was like, you don't know what part of the internet I'm from.
I've heard
Like
that
threatening
before.
me. Yeah, so I'm the part of the internet that fucking doxed people and looked up photos from when they were 17. Is that the part of the
Well, I
internet
don't
you're
know.
from?
I've heard that said before, but I don't. It's such a vague comment that you can't really say. I mean, you can say it's a threat, but it can always be
Exactly.
argued. You know. Hey,
I
Nicole.
took it as a threat, and now he's the one who put out my page
Okay.
information. And there was an account before moderate stuff. There was an account with the name like Biddy Community or something, and it put pictures of my Twitter that I use currently, where my name is Huntress THC. And
Right.
I thought it was Katie at first. I was like, hell, because I had just got done like some stuff about her, and so I went on there, like, what the hell? Like, you're not going to scare me off the internet, Katie. And then, but I wasn't really that mad about that because I'm like, well, that's my fault. I used the Huntress THC for my YouTube name. All you have to do is type Huntress THC into Twitter, and there's my Twitter. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I wasn't that mad about that. But then later, Moderate has pictures of an account that I haven't used since 2010. So that's when I was like, okay, that's a dox. That's a straight up dox because I didn't even remember, I didn't know that account existed. That's how long ago it was. I was like, what the hell? Like when he posted pictures of that.
See, and
So I don't know.
it's
And
like
the
I've
thing
heard
with
this,
Moderate,
but I didn't see any of it. I haven't seen anything. And Nicole
well,
just said in the chat that she reported everything that Katie posted about me.
I did too.
So I guess maybe I went to, I don't know that. Maybe someone probably sent me screenshots, but I'm assuming it got taken down or she took it down. Did you get a notification
It
back?
got reported. No, I didn't, but I know a bunch of people reported it,
I
and
know
there were
when
even
you
people in her
report,
comments like,
within a few days of reporting someone, you'll get an email back from the account you report telling what happened.
I don't report anything unless it's doxing, but I did not get a notification back about when I reported that. But the thing with Moderate that shocked me was
Hey, Kimmy.
he told some people he did it
Hello.
because, hi,
How you doing?
good, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Hey, Reptile. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. I'm
Good.
sorry.
I had a bunch of people messaging me like, hey, did you see this? Like Moderate's posting like your personal like Twitter and like some horrible shit about you. And so I was shocked because the day that you did that live, like Moderate had messaged me and he was like, I forget what it was even about, but he came to me. Oh, it was about the Super Mommy thing. He came to me in my DMs and was like, I don't agree with you doing that. And I'm like, that's fine. I knew not everybody was going to agree with me. Like, I respect you for coming to me in my DMs and telling me that you don't agree. Like, that's fine. And he's like, yeah, well, I think you're cool as hell for rescuing those dogs. Like, so we'll just leave it at that. And I'm like, okay, like, fine. You know, I respect your opinion. Like, cool. Thanks for coming to me. And then he was out on Twitter talking shit about me. So I blocked him. And I guess, like, me blocking him made him mad and he doxed me. Like, the
Yeah.
thing was, is we were fine. He came to me in my DMs and told me how he felt, and I respected the hell out of him for it, and we were fine. And then all of a sudden, he's talking shit about me on Twitter with...
I made him mad when I blocked him too, I think, one time.
Like, you're talking shit about me. Like, I'm going to block you. Like, why wouldn't I?
Well, he talked bad shit about me on Twitter and came into my DMs and told me, I just had to talk shit about you on Twitter to weed out a soccer. I don't remember the reason, because some sock accounts were taken up for me and he thought he knew who they were. And I'm like, well, if you're friends with me and you're friends with the people who I'm arguing with, then why does it matter if someone's taken up for me? Like, just why would you drag me on Twitter and you still have a wrench on my channel? That's dirty. And
Yeah.
I just want to be left alone. That's all I've said this whole time. Just leave me alone, just please. But
yeah, and I did not think any less of him whatsoever, because I actually respected him more because he didn't agree with what I did and came to me in my DMs and was like, I didn't agree with that. And I was like, that's fine. That is completely fine. And then I had hell. Then I blocked him. And then all of a sudden I get tons of people messaging me screenshots like, you know, you're being doxxed right now. And I'm like, what the hell? And then apparently he told somebody that he did it because his dog died and he was having a bad day.
Oh, he loved that dog.
Like, I'm sorry about your...
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your dog. Like, and the motherfucker doxed me, and I still feel bad. Like, oh, poor guy. Like, I'd be so upset if my dog died.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse to do that to someone,
when
though.
I met
No,
him,
exactly.
I had just started my channel, and a lot of people told me not to trust him and not to associate with him because of his history with unirock. And I said, that's not what this channel is about. And we had voice conversations in Discord. He set up my Discord for me. I liked Moderate a lot. And I don't know where it went sideways.
He was cool.
I hate that it went sideways, but I mean, all he had to do was just stay neutral if he wanted to be friends, you know.
Do you still use the Discord?
It's still there, I think. I don't go to it.
It's like dead. Yeah, nobody really uses it. But no, I never would have thought in a million years, if you told me a week ago that Moderate was going to be the one to dox me, I would have said you're lying. There's no way. He would never do that. We might not get along. He might be an asshole and opinionated and everything.
Well,
he would never.
Did he delete it, or did someone take it? Like you said, he doxed
He deleted it because I freaking flipped out on him and told him, which isn't a lie, by the way. I just told Red this before the live. I told him that I was going to have my lawyer handle it if he didn't remove that stuff. I mean, doxing for harassment purposes is not legal, and I was a minor at that time, and I flipped out, called him a word that I probably shouldn't have called him. But you know what? You want to dox me? Post pictures of when I'm 17 if the shoe fits, you know. But I mean, I'm glad he took it down, but still, I'm not playing around. We subpoenaed Twitter for his information.
Lorette, did you send Steve a link? I'm sorry, honey.
That's okay.
Did you send Steve a link?
No, is he here?
No, because somebody asked him a question in chat about it, about litigation with KJ and
I don't think he'll talk about KJ, but
nah, he wouldn't.
I wouldn't want him to either. I don't do nothing to give her an excuse to freaking act like she's the victim.
And he that's nice. The actual first time I've talked to Steve since probably 2-3 weeks ago, and I mean the whole time I didn't hear from him when I was in the hospital or after I got out, and I was like, damn, is he mad at me? I ain't heard from him. Then last night,
he's been busy.
Then last night he messaged me and to check on me, and he said he'd been real busy, but we needed to have a meet and talk soon because we need to have a super secret troll meeting, you know.
I know, but what I don't understand, people was telling her don't delete anything, and she deleted, stuff she knew
She's
she
stupid.
wasn't supposed to. And Uni, he's work. I don't know why they decide to get themselves involved in so much stuff when they being warned by a lot of creators. Don't get involved. I can
Because
see
she wants
Uni
as
getting
many
in
people.
trouble.
She wants as many people to speak on it now as possible. Just
hang on, because Mother Funk's in here trying to defend moderate. Sorry, you can be cool with him. I don't care, but
hey, Black Bear.
don't come in here saying how you adore him and stuff. He doxed me, and I don't care if he is what I called him or not. Don't go looking through somebody's personal Twitter from when they were a child if you don't want to be called a certain thing. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and let's.
I'm the wrong person to come at trying to defend him, because I would have never thought in a million years he would have been the one to dox me. And if you want to defend that stuff, go over there, because
okay, we can.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Agree to not talk
you,
about.
Mother Funk. I do, but don't try to come at me for calling him a name when I know for a fact you ain't went over there and told him how messed up it was that he doxed me.
Please, let's not fight.
No, I'm not even fighting. I'm
just
saying.
I don't want Mother Funk to get upset because I love Mother Funk, and
No, I do too. I just messaged her a week ago because I was worried about her. I didn't have an issue.
Hello,
with her.
Yank.
Don't try to come at me about nothing.
And I'm not able to watch the chat because
and there's PJ. He didn't dox you. Really? What would you call posting my social media? What would you call that, PJ? Pretty sure it's doxing. A social media that is not associated with my name that I use on YouTube.
I agree. If someone's going to dig up stuff like that on you and put it out there, it's doxing you.
It's doxing.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Okay, everybody calm down.
Yeah, I didn't know this was going to go here now.
Oh, I knew it. They've been waiting for me to get on here so that they can come in. A public social media account, get a life. Do I use that name anywhere, PJ? Do I?
Oh.
Because I was pretty sure I went by Shins on here, not my name.
I sent Just Chat a link before we started. I haven't heard from her today, though. No.
Hi, Amzy.
Amzy, what's up?
You're looking better there, Red.
Thank you.
No, I know you're not defending the docs, Mother Funk. I know that. I'm just saying, like, don't come at me about what I called him if you're not gonna go to him and tell him it was messed up that he doxed me. I welcome everybody's opinions. And I said
Hello,
a little
Joey.
bit ago, I don't know if you
How's
should
it going?
Hey,
but
Joey.
I said I called him a name that I probably shouldn't have called him. I said that. But you have somebody air your social media out there and your name from when you were 17 and let me know how you would feel. And it is doxing. It 100% is doxing. My lawyer agrees that it's doxing. So other people's opinions of what it is don't really matter to me because my lawyer agrees that it's doxing.
Yes, Chat just had her surgery. I think she had to be there at like 5 this morning, so she's probably out of it, and I didn't even think about that.
Thank you, Kier.
Yeah, she sent me a message. I'm not sure what time, but she got home and everything went good, so she's all right.
Who had surgery? Sorry, guys. I didn't expect this to go left.
It's just Chat had
her gallbladder
taken out this morning. Yeah.
Oh, God, did she?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I have a
It's just
request
Chat.
now. Can we no more moderate extremists
Yeah.
talk at all?
Please.
Yeah, I'll behave.
Because I didn't want to have that conversation. Like I just didn't want to go there, but it went there.
I still love you too, Mother Funk. Please don't think I don't.
Right, and yeah, I love everyone. And
so, did you get a chance to see that? What's her name again? the lawyer lady. I mean, she's taking off too.
I
And
watched.
like just
I
days.
watched. She's got 20-something thousand from less than
She was
5.
at 10 yesterday. She was at
I think
10K
it's
yesterday. I think
22.
the day before that, she was at like 5. She is blowing up.
Yes,
And
she
she
is.
She
deserves
was
it.
at she said I guess Friday that she was at 4, and she's at like 22 or something like that now.
Yeah, that's what
She
I
had
heard today.
she had 18 she had
Really?
1,800 people watching her today.
Good for her.
Yeah, it's amazing. Hold on.
I'm watching chat
But
for
did you
you.
see what's got what I mean? Like KJ's like screwed because that
Can
was
you
like another.
believe that she's still deleting stuff?
Who? Oh, Katie. She
Katie.
deleted her Katie Joy YT account today.
Yes, just today.
I have to read.
Isn't that? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I just saw this. I don't know what time it came in, but let me see. If this is Crazy Christy, I'm gonna kill her. Crazy Christy, I'm gonna whoop your butt. $15. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you're back home this week, guys. I'm sure he's going to be happy that Mom's home. Stay strong. Take care of yourself. We're always here for you if you need anything, and I mean that. I'll see you next live. And I'm not sure when she sent it, but thank you, and I love you. I'm trying to send Miss Lisa ask for a link to share. Now, what were you? Yeah, I watched some of her video today, Joey, or some of 2 of her videos, her like Q&As, that lawyer, and I like them. The first one I saw, she was like, "Hold on, y'all, I'm looking for my vodka."
It's just that she talked about like her lawyer filed something in federal court, and that was that
for December
to stop
the 18th.
her.
For her
no,
to stop the deleting, right?
Oh,
Yes,
he
yes.
filed that in federal court?
Yes, that was
Yeah,
federal.
it
That
is.
was a federal court.
My goodness.
Yeah, and she said these federal judges are nitpicky. They are not playing. They're even worse, she said.
Yes, they are, because she's deleting stuff she can go to prison for that. She could get arrested right now. They can go to her home and arrest her.
Well, she talked about
my
that
goodness. I didn't know
by her
that.
deleting like the YouTube and then putting it back. Sure, that it's back and people might have recorded, but because you have it, all the analytics go away when you delete something. It makes the analytics go away, and that's like a big
Not all
deal as far as
YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube they can the lawyers or the federal court can, I think they can subpoena either place
right.
to get
Right,
those
but
records, but not on Twitter because they're not government owned, I don't think.
And you know
Well,
what?
no,
Really?
YouTube's
No.
not government owned either.
But they can.
Yeah, but any platform on the internet is governed by the government.
You know what I
They can get it.
On where it's based.
What did you say, Shins? You said
they
like.
can be subpoenaed.
What'd you say a while ago before we went live? You said something about your lawyer said sometimes they can't find the actual person, but they can find the internet service provider, and then they have to get that info from you.
Exactly. He said you could Twitter subpoena, but he said like when you get the subpoena back from Twitter, they won't always be able to tell you who that person is. They'll sometimes they can only get like that person's internet provider, and then they have to subpoena the actual internet provider for their information. But the other thing I was gonna say is Katie might have made things worse for herself, because since she is such a small channel and she has even less interactions and followers on Twitter, if she would have left all those tweets up in the videos and not removed them, the analytics might have actually worked in her favor to show that like she didn't get much engagement, like her tweets and stuff didn't affect Tati that much. But now that she deleted them, there's no way to prove really, if the analytics aren't there, that she didn't seriously harm Tati's business. Yeah, exactly.
Then I heard Miss Joe saying today how Katie's not got the clout and the pull to cause her $5 million worth of damage. It doesn't matter if I went on and dragged Katie and Katie wanted to sue me for $5 million, she could sue me for $5 million if she could prove that she makes that much ever or whatever. And
Yeah.
I doubt Joe would be on live saying Little Red doesn't have enough clout to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up, Little Red.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, now she might have been right, you know what I mean? But Katie just deleted the analytics to show exactly how much damage she did. You know what I mean? Like the analytics that she deleted could have helped her. It really could have.
Oh, absolutely. It probably would have helped her as far as proving damages.
Yeah.
But they still have Tati's side of what happened. What happened? Because I didn't follow her. Did she delete her Twitter back then, or Tati?
I don't remember. She just I don't think she deleted it. She still has a Twitter. She just hasn't been active on it like at all. And YouTube she hasn't been active. She posted like right before she did that the video she did most recent, she was posting like cryptic like song lyrics. But that's it. Like she
Okay.
hasn't really posted anything, and I do know though that they have been watching Katie for a long time. Like even Dustin Daly was told in 2019 that there was going to be a lawsuit. So I think they have just been watching Katie for months and months and waiting for her to talk about that lawsuit to slap her with a lawsuit.
Okay, here we have a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Ames B72. If people for say like the subreddit who have the video, will they be contacted by Tati's attorney?
Okay, if people like the subreddit who have the videos, will they be? So Tati's attorney could totally, if they knew about the subreddit, they could totally go ask for that. I don't think they'd have to subpoena the owners of that subreddit to get that information. I think they would say, "Here you go." They probably already got it on a Google Drive. They probably already got it on a Google Drive in the mail. Actually,
it all depends if it's privately owned or if it's publicly owned. If it's the platform itself has got public stocks or not, or if it's private.
Yeah, I don't know how Reddit works, but I know that
there's
subreddit.
A huge legal thing there.
Yeah. Whoever owns that page, probably the people who started that page have the right to do what they want to do with the content of that page, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good question probably for like Emily Baker or I'd have my mom ask our attorney.
Yeah, SC Johnson. There's a lawyer that's doing YouTube videos about this. Her name is Emily D. Baker, and she showed the documents and did a Q&A. They've been other places. There's actually, I heard the Google Drive went away, the file that was going around Twitter, but I've seen it several places, the court documents. But
I have it. I can pull all of it up anytime I have a link.
Yeah, SC Johnson was asking where we saw the court order from a judge saying not to delete, but Emily Baker went over it on her Twitter. And Emily D. Baker has said several times that $5 million was not even what she's actually being sued for. What does that mean?
No, it's to be determined in court.
Yeah,
it's like the maximum. It's what they explained was it's a range, so it could be anywhere from I think it was like 200,000 or 75,000 to 5 million, and it's up to the jury to actually. Because she asked for a jury trial, so it's actually up to the jury to determine how much it is. But 5 million is like the maximum. So
but they know they know Katie doesn't have that type of money, so they're gonna try to go for something. Her house, her YouTube channel, yeah.
And who was it that asked? Whose lawyer went on and it was her lawyers that went on and said if you quit following her because of Katie, message us, or was that Katie's lawyer?
That's Tati's lawyer.
That's
Crazy Christy. That's one of Tati's lawyers. There's multiple. I think there's like 3 working on this case. But I'm gonna drop a link in the chat.
Christy is
she has dumb. 3 of them.
Yeah, it's a big firm. Christy is so dumb. She is going to be eating her words when she gets the bill for this. Remember, she said lawsuits aren't that expensive when speaking on the SL case. Homegirl going to learn. Someone today, someone today said that that lawyer explained something like this is tied to a business. This is going to end up being tied to another lawsuit also, and that Katie needs to settle for $1 million because then she's going to have another something else. And I'm like, where do you think Katie's going to get $1 million from?
And that's kind of why I'm so like angry about this. It's because she's not. I don't. Some people might not agree with me, but I think it would be smart for Todd, even if they're not really going to separate, he needs to divorce her because she is going to put that family in so much debt, and they have a child that they need to worry about. They're on one income. Like, and any debt that Katie accumulates because of this lawsuit is going to be Todd's too. And like Bugsy just said in the chat, they're going to go broke fighting this lawsuit. And Todd, it would be smart to divorce her, not even to separate from her, just divorce her so that that financial responsibility doesn't also fall back on him and his wages garnished when because he's going to end up having to get a job.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, Louises, bless his damn heart. He's going to have to go get a job.
No, he really is.
Oh, I know.
They'll garnish his wages.
You know, he probably is dying to go out and get a job, and she's making him stay at home. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
You know,
the lawyers have the evidence. They just don't have the analytics of a video. Once that video is deleted, technically the analytics of the video is removed from public view, but I believe Google hangs or YouTube hangs on to that for I think a period of 90 days after a video is deleted before it's cached or archived. Because even though people think when they do those little dirty deletes, that once they delete it, it's gone forever. No. Every video you upload into a YouTube is archived on YouTube's side permanently in case someone does something criminal with said video, and then it has to be subpoenaed in court, given to lawyers, federal authorities.
So the analytics are still there on YouTube?
They will be there for a while because people don't seem to realize when you upload a video into YouTube, you're uploading the video, of course, the data, the video data and the audio data. But every time you upload a video onto YouTube, doesn't matter if it's a live stream, whatever, there's a little block of information that has hardware identification codes for your motherboard, your processor, graphic card. All different parts of the computer have hardware ID codes. Those are plugged in a block of information.
The MAC address or something like that? Isn't that what it's called?
Okay, I'm getting to that too. You're right, Joey.
Okay.
And inside that block of information with the hardware IDs of your actual hardware of your computer, they also log your physical address from satellite, IP address, your MAC address, and a few other pieces of information. It's all hidden in a little hidden file in that block of data when it's being sent to YouTube. That is used for the specific purpose that if someone uses a video or does something illegal on YouTube or on a social platform and they try to dirty delete it and get rid of the evidence, it could be subpoenaed because that little piece of information is going to identify what computer you used, where you're at.
Oh,
all kinds of information is in there. They don't. People don't realize it.
That is wild.
That's a mouthful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and for y'all that don't know, Angry Yankees are IT person.
Red.
Yes.
Can you see the chat?
I'm just trying to. I just put it back up. I'm trying to read now. What do I need to read?
If something between Mama T and T Detox. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, Bugsy, if Tati, yeah, sure. T Detox, you said?
Yeah, and Mama T.
Is it something about the misunderstanding earlier today? You think?
I don't know.
Heather, account for me. I'm trying to catch it or find it. I don't know. Don't delete anything yet. Hell, Todd was probably trolling her, so he'll be a part of it.
Can somebody explain to us what's going on so we know how to handle it?
Yeah, maybe it was a misunderstanding, but I saw him say just let's squash it, please. I don't see where an argument happened, though.
I think that you can block people on YouTube. I didn't know that you could do that until the other day, but if you guys can't,
you can block so you don't see the other person's comments.
Yeah, exactly.
Sandra or Sunday.
Sunday.
Even if they toss out the computer, it's still going to give out your physical location, your IP address, and your MAC address. Now, the MAC address will go away, yes, if you check out the computer, but I think you got to remember the MAC address runs on two different type aspects. You can get a MAC from your card if you have a network card, or you can get a MAC pulled off your router as well. So if you threw away every piece of hardware you had in your house, they can still pin you down by your physical location by satellite. And just get your records from your IP, your internet provider. They can give address, and they can pull address from there, because they can go directly to your IP or ISP and say, hey, this person's been doing illegal activity, blah, blah, blah. Subpoena it.
Yeah.
The feds get it. They take it. They give that person, the lawyer, your actual address.
Yeah,
Your
no,
name,
that's what I
everything
just
about
had.
you.
That's what I just had explained to me because of my little doxing experience. I thought that you could just, an attorney could just like message Twitter and be like, hey, we need this person's information. But no, apparently you have to actually subpoena Twitter, and then Twitter a lot of the times can't even give you their information. They can just give you like, okay, this is the internet provider this person's using, and then they actually have to subpoena the internet provider for
But look,
their actual information.
Nicole said, I've been thinking the same thing, Shins. Divorce now and separate that shit. So if Katie and Todd all of a sudden separate and divorce, it's fake. Probably, right?
Yeah.
No, if they're divorced, I think the way that works is if court papers get taken out against her while they're still legally living together, that's half his bill, whether he leaves her tomorrow or not, right? Don't you
I don't
think?
know.
No, I think so.
Did you notice if you saw the stream too, like her lawyer also represents, have you ever seen this, like I've seen articles about him, I've never watched any of his videos, but there's like a little, I don't know, he's like 8 years old or something like that, 10 years old
Ryan's Toy Review.
kid. Yeah, he does, and that's who he represents. So
He
it's
represents
some
who?
huge YouTuber. You can explain it to him, Jens? Maybe you know it better because I didn't even remember the name.
Yeah, he's a little. Because I looked up the same thing she did, because when I was reading those dockets and I seen that he said that he represents the 2019's top earner on YouTube, I was like, who is that? So I Googled it, and it's that Ryan's Toy Review kid, and he's literally rich. He's like an 8-year-old kid, and he reviews toys on YouTube.
Oh,
like
amazing.
kids' toys.
And he makes like a ton of money. Like I mean, like I've seen documentaries.
Man, I didn't get good enough toys to do that when I was growing up.
Tell me that would be the best gig in the world for a kid, man. For
I know, right?
toy companies to send you free toys to play with and review, and you get paid for it.
Oh, it's Ryan's World. I heard her talking about Ryan earlier, and I was like, who the hell's Ryan?
That's cool.
Is it Ryan's World or Ryan's Toy Review?
It says Ryan's World. And mods, and I haven't seen this, so just heads up, because last week before my hospital stay, this did happen. Y'all are awesome and amazing and great. We don't want to hide people here unless we absolutely have to, or time people out unless we absolutely have to. Which this not happened tonight. I just wanted to, because last week before I got the last night before I went to the hospital, some people got timed out and upset, and they really, one of them or two of them maybe got timed out a little bit prematurely.
But, yeah, Ryan's World, 27 million subscribers.
Whoa!
Dude, what?
Wow!
I wonder what his demographic is.
Wow!
I mean, little kids, and and they have their parents. So parents who watch it to figure out
what to buy their kids.
Exactly. Yeah, what types of toys I get for like Christmas and stuff like that.
Wow.
Crazy.
I'm gonna have to look at that for my grandkids.
And I just scrolled up, and Ames B72. That was pretty funny what you said. To lighten it up for a minute, I'm going to give Angry RC my phone number.
What did he say?
My son,
read it.
I mean, he makes a decent amount of videos too. Like like in the last week, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10 video. Wow.
He needs to make some money because Christmas is coming around.
Shit.
I mean, it's not like I would expect him to average a little bit more, but he averages like 500,000 views, I guess.
Wonder how much money that is a year.
Wow. Kier says Ryan's World is his show, Ryan's Toy Review was his YouTube channel. Yeah, I know him as Ryan's Toy Review because my little cousins watch him. My son's a little bit too young for like that kind of YouTube stuff, but that's what I knew him as was Ryan's Toy Review, and that he would review a bunch
So
of
he
toys.
just
I didn't know
he just wanted
that
a
he was
YouTube
YouTube's top
channel.
earner last year, though.
He just wanted a YouTube channel, so his mama hooked him up, and he like got famous.
Well, that was the thing. Like
That's
it
amazing.
was something like that the parents kind of arranged all of this. But hey, kids,
Yeah, the kids
That-
having
that's
fun.
what I remember.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't they have a kids YouTube on this platform?
They have made
I mean,
for
he's
kids,
got
yes,
yeah.
but you can't be.
He's got a video from last week.
What is it?
Ryan's trick or treat Halloween box.
Made for
You know,
kids
Fort
can't have
Maine.
chat. A live chat is
Oh,
one
they
of the-
can't?
I'm scared of that.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm scared of that YouTube's kids. Did you see all the stuff going around where it'd be like Peppa Pig, but like hella vulgar and like graphic and gory?
No, but
It was
do you
going around
remember
on
Nick?
Facebook for a
Do you remember
while.
Nick at Night? Is that what it was when I was
Yes.
younger
Oh my
and-
god.
Yes, I remember Nick at
at
Night.
like midnight? The cartoon channel turned into
hmm
cartoon porn.
Adult
Yeah,
Swim.
right.
Adult Swim.
Adult
It would
Swim.
be,
Yeah.
yeah. I still watch that.
I remember KJ talking trash about Ryan's behavior. Maybe he should sue.
Oh my God. So
No,
she
she
better watch
really
out. She
talked
might
about a
get one from
child.
the Duggars
She's
too.
probably mad she didn't think of the idea first.
All kinds of lawsuits floating around. Watch out.
Why does that shouldn't even surprise me. Of course she talked about Ryan. Seems she goes after all kids.
Oh yeah, that's her thing. Going after kids.
You guys, I have 5 little teeny tiny newborn puppies here. This mama dog that I found in my grandma's
Oh, I
orchard.
want a
She
dog
had her
so
babies.
bad.
Got some puppies.
She had her puppies and they're so cute.
I saw pictures.
Where do you live at, Jen?
We'll have
I'm
to
in
show some
California.
pictures.
You're in California too, aren't you?
Yes, I've been wanting a little dog.
Well, I got 5 of them for you to pick from.
What are they mixed?
Oh my
Do you know what they're
God,
mixed?
and I don't even know how I would get it.
They are some kind of like little Jack Russell mix. The little mama dog, she's adorable, but they're
That means
yeah, no, they're adorable.
hyper. That's what that means.
So they're
Hyper.
part.
Well,
so they're
they're
part Jack Russell
mixes.
Terrier.
I honestly, yeah, they have like the wire hair like a Jack Russell, the mama does.
Uh-huh.
And she was found with a puppy from her last litter, and he had like that wire hair too. But yeah, I don't know exactly what they are, but she's a good little dog. She's super sweet, and the puppy that was found with her was super sweet too.
Mhm. Well, I'm in
He already
Coachella
got
Valley.
home. Okay,
Shannon.
that's probably Coachella Valley. I'm
Yeah.
north.
hmm
I'm north, but I mean, we could make something work. You know what I mean? Like halfway or something.
Well, you can find me on
Well, you got my post
Facebook
office.
and we can talk.
You got my post office box. You just mail me one. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's how I got my dog. My Chinese crested came from Texas. I mean,
I will
they
never,
ship dogs.
ever, if I outlive Cash, if I ever have a dog again, I don't think I'll ever have anything that I have to take care of again besides grandbabies. Because
Mhm.
every time I get a puppy, I'm like, never again, ever.
I was just gonna
if
get a
I
snake.
I used to have snakes. If I do ever get a dog again, it will be a dog that does not shed. It will be a poodle or a labradoodle, something like that.
That's what I told get a poodle. Don't get a labradoodle. Never, ever, ever.
They are
Why?
super hyper too.
No,
My
they're
last
just
pet was Trax.
They what?
they're not. We won't get
Nice.
into it.
I
My
thought
last
they were
pet was named Trax, and he was a Rainbow Lake Tarantula.
Oh,
Oh God, no,
Screw
no,
that.
no.
I've had snakes.
Screw
but I'm a
that.
spider.
So I was
I'm
wondering
just-
if I
I'm
can
a
mention
pure-
something
I'm a purebred
else.
snob.
Yes, Joey, go ahead.
Did you see that Kyle did not? Kyle had
Yeah.
till 5 o'clock today to provide the documents for all the stuff that he said in his deposition,
No, I did
and he didn't
not.
provide it.
He didn't provide it. So does he have to
He
go to
didn't
court?
Well,
I mean, is there a date?
No, I don't think there's any court date set for the next appearance, but this goes to like him lying under oath during the actual deposition as opposed to like submitting the Steve has said that it's somehow it's a higher level of like felony as far as crime, as far as because what he did was he lied under oath in front of people, and apparently that's different from the submission of false documents. So it's a different form of like perjury. So it would actually involve a higher sentence. And like I said, and it's not going to look good to the judge because he was deposed, and I have Benjamin Potts's because he was supposed to provide his own original of the Discover statement, which can't exist because it's not possible.
That they went and got notarized.
The one from August.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to provide that. He was supposed to provide the ink, where Benjamin Potts signed in ink, like the original, what do you call it, lease. So he's supposed to provide that because he said, Benjamin Potts signed this. There's like 3 or 4 things that he was supposed to definitely provide to the court by 5 o'clock today, and he didn't do it. So he's like, he's screwed.
Well,
Has
when that
anyone
gets
heard
presented to
from
the judge, he's in trouble.
Has anyone heard from him? Because my theory since 6 months ago is that he is going to disappear, and like he's not going to court, and he's not going to jail until they find him. That's what
I think so too. He can make a
move
pit
in with
stop
Keon.
No, he can
We
make a
don't
pit
say
stop
that
and pick
name
up
here,
Katie on his way
Joey.
to Mexico.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna go to Mexico
He's
to
gonna
live
move in with
with somebody.
Menace. Yeah.
He needs to make a pit stop and pick up
Oh, Canada. He's gonna move to Canada.
That's one place.
Oh no, all the borders are closed.
Oh,
all the borders are closed. So where is he gonna go?
oopsie.
South.
He's gonna go across the border.
Yeah. I talked
He's
about
gonna
that
do
last
the
night.
Christopher
y'all.
Cross.
Speaking of-
He's
You
gonna
would
fly
think
like the
that-
wind.
You would think Uni would stay away from court cases after how bad he got this last one that he talked about.
He can't help
And now
it.
he's butchering Katie's.
Has he done anything worth laughing at today, Joey? Someone, Jade messaged me earlier and told me he was periscoping. Thank you, Nicole.
Jason, I'm not sure.
Oh, did you guys watch? Did you guys watch? I haven't seen anybody talk about this. Did any of you guys watch Tipster's video? His updated one.
Yeah.
That he did.
We
You hear
watched
him
The
go out
hour-long
when
one?
We
he
watched a
Uni?
clip last night where he was talking about is it from the clip we watched last night? When was it?
Yeah,
from?
yeah. You watched the hour-long one. Yeah, that's the one. That's
Where
the
he's
one where he
talking about-
he just goes after he goes after Katie Joy.
Yeah, where he said that Uni, he's like, he just always gets the story wrong. He
Yeah.
always sides with the wrong person.
Yes,
That's the
all
part
the
that they
time.
played last night. Yeah,
And
that's
he
the
always,
part that Red
what did he say? He always gets behind the wrong horse. And I'm like, he's
Yeah,
not.
that's what he said. And
He's
he got
behind a
hit. He
jackass.
got Tipster himself in some kind of like a little bit of trouble.
By using him as a source, but not sourcing it correctly. Just like Katie
This
Joy.
is
I can't.
get rid.
It's just like they're the same person, but different.
Well, the scope
Yes.
Uni just did today, I mean, he needs to be very careful because this lawyer is not playing around, and they are watching Uni's scopes because they know that Katie has been making comments in there thinking she's safe. And today Uni was trashing the lawyer on Periscope, and I wouldn't be surprised if they subpoena
Oh, they will.
like Katie's
Smart move.
Katie's communications with Uni, because you know that he's gonna they talk about it, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if in some way Unirock, I'm just saying, he is gonna end
They're
up
just
involved
making
in
this
lawsuit.
situation
He
even
wants
more
to,
worse.
though.
Mhm.
He wants to, though.
They're just trying to
Yep.
throw gasoline in the fire. You're just gonna end up biting you in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Ass wipes.
You have so many people telling you how much they like your hair today, Red.
I know, and I'm trying to get my chat back up. I can't check my DMs anymore, y'all. I'm losing my chat.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
did.
Lessa told you to check DMs again.
I know. I just checked it. That was the last one. I can't. And you're doing great, Lisa. Thank y'all. I did
Can you-
this. It went last night. It was not. Was it last night?
I just noticed it.
It was last night. I think I did this. Tea Detox. Thank
you
you.
got it. Yeah, you got it.
Welcome for. Thank you for being a new little red friend. Thank you, ma'am.
It looks really pretty, Red. You sent me pictures when you were doing it, but not after.
Wait until you see it in the sunlight. I think I posted. It's on my IG. It's so cool outside because it's like purple. It's orchid purple.
So I just checked, and of course, guess what happened? Like Brainy Beaver was like the only. Remember, I think I actually mentioned him the other night. He's the only one who stuck by Jason when like Team Skeptic, Fight the Flat Earth, Sean Hufford. Yeah, his name is Brainy Beaver. He's like some guy from Canada. His his avatar. It's like a beaver with a Royal Canadian Mountie uniform on. And he would actually game with Jason and would stuck around Jason when everybody else was gone. He was still there. Apparently he's got beef with him now, and he's you know what I mean. So
he's setting up his next storyline, right?
Well, he's that Brainy's lying, and you know what I mean. Like so, he lost the last person from the community that he wound up being friendly with. Yeah, he's gone now too.
So it sounds like he's burning all
another
the
bridge.
Bridge. He wants some more eyes on him. He wants some more. I got it.
Well, Brayton, he doesn't really have a big audience, but like I said, he would be someone who would stick around. Someone like he was kind of like a Navy tech, where he would game. He would do that Tarkov with him, and
I don't know who that is.
Last night we heard his voice because we played a clip from the night before last of Uni and him talking, explaining the William Shatner thing. And someone I think it might have been Kier, someone in the chat said something about his accent because he's apparently from Texas. And I was like, don't let it fool you. He's a jackass. I think I said jerk. He's a jerk. Don't let that nice Southern gentleman accent fool you there. He's still an asshole.
I'm an asshole too. At least I own it.
Krista York, thank you for being a little Reds friend. Thank you.
You don't sound like an asshole, Yank.
No, not him. I'm sorry. A Navy tech. Or did he say something? Sorry, I'm reading and trying to listen, and I can't multitask.
I'm an asshole, but only if you bring it out of me.
Hey, Shelby, I can attest to that. I love you, Shins.
I'm a pretty laid back. Pretty laid back. I sit back in the background and listen.
Can't we all be assholes if we have to be sometimes?
Yeah. If you get pushed to that point, yeah.
Don't I have to get pushed like almost off the side of a cliff before I show my asshole side? I think so.
But I can be an asshole to somebody and then immediately after be like, no, we're good. Like with Motherfunk.
Yeah, like some of my friends. Everybody says, well, you don't want a friend that kisses your ass and agrees with everything you say. You want to have a friend that's actually, be a true friend and tell you, hey, when you're screwing up, they're going to tell you, hey, quit being an asshole,
right.
Quit screwing up, Yeah, those types of friends. Yeah, I got friends like that. All my friends are like that. That's why I try to have good folks around me.
Hey, Melissa. I didn't speak to her first. And my true ball of wax is here. My favorite new creator. I love her. If y'all haven't seen her videos, go sub. And it is.
I watched a few of them.
Oh, amazing. I love her. I'm going to put her link there.
I keep seeing people talk about her, but I haven't watched yet.
Do what?
Oh, just go pop in her channel. Take a look. Some of the videos are pretty neat.
What'd you say, Shins?
No, I was gonna. Motherfunk said something in the comments, and that's why I like her. I'll be an asshole. She'll be an asshole right back, and at the end, we're good though. Yep. Those are the best people. They don't take it personally.
Well,
they
know
don't.
What that is? That is
and
friends.
Then it's over.
Don't always have to agree on everything.
And they say your friends are your siblings. So.
And I just dropped True Ball of Wax's video, or not video, but channel link in the chat. If y'all want to check her out. She does some pretty awesome KJ videos.
Yeah,
She does.
I need to find that. I've been seeing people talk about it, and I haven't watched
You
it
haven't
yet. but
seen her
everyone-
videos? Any of them?
No,
Oh my god.
no.
When you get some
Girl.
time, just check them
I
out.
keep seeing people talk about them, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch them, and then
They're
I don't
amazing.
because you know why? Because I always have to binge on Kier and catch up on freaking Kier. I'm obsessed with Kier's videos. I know I've said it before, but I just am.
Jade, I did it temp because no one knows your channel link, I don't think. So drop your channel link in here if you want to real quick. I gave you a wrench so you could do that. Because so I don't have to go find it and link it, and then I would be confusing people with dropping multiple links. And only a mod can drop links here. And that's to protect myself from like some dirty porn stuff, maybe getting
Jackasses. Coming in and harassing you.
jackasses. Hey, Aqua World.
Mhm.
I see a lot of names. I don't see a lot in here, and some new ones. Hey, Shelby.
I've got
And
123 people watching you.
ooh, and
How
Jade said
much?
the only friend Unirock has left is Katie Joy.
Like
Yeah,
23 there. Shin.
yeah, and they're not
Oh,
really
right
friends.
on.
That's the fakest friendship
I
ever.
need to like it. Oh, here we go. I'm like number 50.
And Angry Egg says, give the little red some more likes. We're going to make him extra angry.
Do what now?
Angry Egg says,
Oh,
give little red some
53.
likes or I'll get extra angry.
Let me see. Let me go see. I've got 47 and 4 down. Y'all give me
53
some
now.
thumbs.
55. There we go. They're going up.
Ooh,
You're welcome,
56.
Kier.
There we go.
I really do. I love
I
your
do.
videos.
Thank
Your-
y'all for liking and thumbing, and I appreciate y'all.
your insight on stuff and your clapbacks, and it's just they're always so well thought out. I always love listening to your takes.
I do too. And I hope that my mods know, because a lot of, I hope y'all do know, since I just said, Kiara, drop your link. You got a wrench? Drop your link. But you have to say, this is my link. You know?
I'm so glad Kier has a wrench now.
Yeah, she's had it for a while, right? No? I think.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure, to tell you the
I
truth.
just noticed it tonight.
Well, hell, everybody
I
come
know
over
it
here
popped
said
by
they
yours.
found me through Kiara. And I'm like, well, damn. She's like, my,
I think I
Cindy-
popped to her channel too. I've
She's-
seen her
yeah.
channel. Kiera Snyder, right?
yeah, so we
Yeah.
love Kiara.
Okay, yeah. I've seen that channel. When I was doing some snooping on KJ, I remember seeing that name.
Yeah, she's super
Christy, you're
educated. Like
strange.
she's very smart.
Crazy said, why are people posting their ages on here? You nut.
Got 66 likes.
Counting my
We were at
thumbs.
50 just a second ago.
Yeah,
68.
Thank you, everyone.
Angry Yank. I sicked them on them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you did. That's what I do.
I appreciate y'all a lot.
69. We're gonna hit
Yeah,
70.
the mods are awesome.
There you go.
I was
And-
worried coming in here tonight because I knew there were some people that were gonna
Oh, I
have
have
some
the
things
best
to say
mods.
to me. Yeah, and so they're awesome. The mods are amazing.
Another thing, I mean, this whole chat and community is awesome, and this is what I want. And I said it in the chat. I want everyone, even if we don't get along or like the same channels, we can come here and have a conversation about something we do agree on and get along and be civil. And I want
Yep.
this community of YouTube to be fixed, because it's been ripped apart quite a bit the last few months. But I want it better than I remember it being. And even then, like, I love it, and I want everyone to be able to be adults and get along and agree to disagree. And I've been hearing that couldn't happen since the beginning, and look at us now. So I think I think it can continue to get better.
Well, as long as people understand that, this is all about opinions. Everybody has their own opinion, and everybody can put their own say out there. Just people got to realize we're all adults, and if everybody has respect, and nobody gets hurt, nobody gets their feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right. And at the end of the day, it's not like YouTube. It's real life people, but it's not your real life. Like, hopefully you've got other stuff. You know what I mean?
It's your real life when you get doxxed.
Yes, absolutely. It
No, but
absolutely
just
So it
can be.
looks like Melissa had surgery today.
Melissa,
really, what kind of surgery?
Said she had a follow-up, first surgical follow-up last night.
So far, my
the doctors
doctors.
are fairly pleased. So now if pain will just calm down, and she's asking how someone else is doing.
So
how
last
Sherry
night
is
was
doing.
your follow-up? We talked about this already,
Yeah.
didn't we?
So I'm
I
not sure
feel
what
like
procedure she had.
everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's getting like sick right now or having surgery. It's like the third person I've heard of in 2 days.
Well, they doing
I'm-
surgeries now because there's going to be a major lockdown. Hope you guys heard about it because we're
Really?
from what I hear, Shins, we might be in lockdown until February 3rd. They don't know yet.
Really?
Allegedly, yes.
I've been trying to stay away from the news, so I haven't heard that.
Oh yes, we're locked down here in Coachella Valley again.
See, we're not. I'm
It's
in Northern California.
I was
and
allowed.
I
I
stay
in
locked
purple
down
tier.
anyway, but
I was allowed visitors. Like I had 2 or 3 a day at the hospital. I had
Really?
someone spent the night with me 3 nights. My mom spent 1 night. My friend who's staying with my dog now spent 2 nights. They were pretty lenient at the hospital I was at, which is not how it is at the one I work at. So it's
yeah, that's weird.
But
yeah.
Shins, check and see what tier you're in because Riverside County is in the purple one.
Look, how do I look it up?
I have no idea.
I like Coachella Valley.
It'd be too hot out here during the summertime. Today, I think was the last day for 98. We're supposed to drop into the 66 real soon.
It was warm here today, y'all, but I'll tell you what I heard. If anyone in the chat knows, tell me. My mom got off the phone and said, I've never had staples. I've had stitches, a little stitch back here, and I've had like a single stitch from a drain when I had my bypass surgery years ago. But I've got like 17 staples going down my belly. Y'all have seen them. And it's hard right down and swollen. I still look pregnant, but I'm feeling better every day. But someone told my mama that tomorrow, if they take them out, that I'm going to feel like 100% different as soon as I take them out. Is that true? Like a lot better immediately?
Well, it could be within like a good day, like 24 hours. Yeah, you'll see a difference once they're out.
Cool.
Yeah,
Because when you have staples in your body thinks of it as a foreign object. And
well, the stitches are inside. I'm sure I have stitches at the stomach muscle, but the outside is 17 staples.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
I've never had staples, but I've had stitches after a hand surgery and a knee surgery, and I took my stitches out myself.
Oh yeah,
time.
I took my stitches out myself, and my son had stitches when he was like 3 from his forehead. I took those out. But staples, I don't know. I just imagine it's gonna hurt. Like that's all I can think. There's no way.
Getting them out hurts a little bit, not as bad as when they put them in. But with the way they remove them, with the tool they use to remove them, it pulls on them just a little bit. The thing that's going to aggravate you is at when 12 to 24 hours, you're going to feel a difference. You will feel a bit better. The problem is once they start healing up, those little tiny holes start healing up, you get really, really itchy.
They're itchy now. Shins.
I was gonna say,
Shins, are you looking at the meet at the hangout at the screen now?
Yeah.
That was 3 days.
Oh my goodness! No!
That's my belly button. 3 days ago.
Oh my gosh, that looks so painful.
Look how pregnant I look. I look 9 months pregnant. Hold up. And my belly's usually not sticky out.
Look at nothing but the staple. I've never had staples. I've had stitches, but those look so annoying. Oh my god, they cut you wide open.
That white is my sports bra all the way into. They couldn't miss my belly button for FFS.
Oh, seriously? You're gonna have a gnarly scar.
Thanks. I said, there goes my bikini body. Just kidding.
Oh, hush, you're a
I
tiny
was
little
joking.
thing.
I would never put on a bikini ever in my life if I didn't have this scar. But yeah, I'm hoping maybe not. My mama says it's gonna look like her scar, and she's got one that goes sideways where they took out her gallbladder 40 years ago, and you can see it. But I think as long as you don't tan, scars go. That's the only thing. It's like he didn't even try to make it look neat. It's like he just
Yeah, he just sliced you open.
like it
But I
couldn't
think
it couldn't have been the woman
there's some
doctor. I bet she'd
creams.
have tried to make it look prettier.
Yeah, there's some creams I think you can use that help. What is it, like vitamin E or
Oh yeah,
something? That's supposed to help
what
scars.
there is a cream just for scars. It's very expensive. My friend used it after
It
her
works though.
sister. Yeah. But
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not
The
too
reason that
concerned.
scar
Nobody's
probably looks
ever
as
going to
jagged.
see this part of my body that matters enough that I need a scar. I'm 43 years old, y'all.
You gotta remember something though, hon. That was an emergency situation. They had to get in there quickly. You were
Yeah.
going septic. You could have died, hon.
Yeah,
That's why they got in there as quick as they could.
And it makes me, you know what? I told you yesterday, every single day since I've gotten home, I get a little bit more information from my mom. And she's like, well, she acts like she don't remember. But why didn't you tell me? And now there's a video of me in the emergency room out of it. I don't remember any of it. It's not funny enough for me to show y'all yet, but I'll show one day y'all probably see it. But I'm just looking around yelling and my friend's crying. I don't know why he recorded it. I think he thought I was going to die. And nobody would call my mama. And I said, I'm not yanking it out. And then I yanked my IV out. And he turned the camera up.
When I tell you,
he said I yanked 4 IVs out. And every time they stuck me, they had to stick me like 4 times because I was so dehydrated that they couldn't get a vein. They couldn't get blood from the phlebotomist. So, and then when I was in the hospital, I had 3 or 4 different IVs and they had to stick me more than once every time after days of fluids. So when I woke up, I had like white mitts on my hands and I was tied to the bed because after the surgery, I was still trying to rip my IVs and my NG cord out, my NG tube.
When you're that out of it, yeah, when some folks, it depends on the person too. Some folks, when they're pretty far out of it, can do that.
Well, he said
they're just natural reaction to get them off. They're trying to pull them off.
Well, he said in the hospital, the video I have, he said I hadn't had any pain medicine yet. Like they gave me morphine, 2 or 4 milligrams of morphine. I remember that. That did nothing. That's what I got the whole time I was there. Did not. It would ease the pain for a few minutes, but I don't know how I was out of it. Like what I was out of it from, or if it was just purely from the pain that I lost my mind. I don't remember.
Probably a combination of the pain and the shock, because when your body starts going septic like you were doing, that's why you were getting in such horrific pain there in the end. Because your body was starting to go septic.
Yeah.
That pain will just make it just go delirious.
Yeah,
we're in the algorithm.
That's the more information I keep getting. Like it was a quick emergency surgery to yesterday. My mama said they thought you were septic and they thought you were going to die. And I'm like, shut up. Like, why you wait and tell me a little bit more every day?
When I tell you that me and Dottie for 6 hours were messaging back and forth that, have you heard from her? Have you heard from her? No, something's got to be wrong. And then when it got late and it was around the time you go live, I messaged Dottie and I was like, something is wrong. She never misses a night going live. And if she does, she says something. There's all this drama going on. Something's wrong. I know something's wrong. I've texted her. I wrote her on Facebook. I cannot get a hold of her. Something is wrong. So we were literally like, okay, we need to do a wellness check. And so then I was like, what's her address? We need her address because I had your phone number, but not your address. So Dottie messages Todd and Joey like, we can't find her. We might have to do a wellness check. What's her address? So then I got her address. And right when I was about to do a wellness check, I was like, you know what? I'm friends with her on Facebook. I'm going to find her son. So I messaged your son and was like, he probably thought I was a crazy person.
But you
I was
know
like,
what,
and
Shanice?
I know that you said that he didn't really know, like your family, your friends didn't know about your YouTube. So I didn't tell him you're from YouTube. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm a Twitter friend of your mom's, and nobody's been able to get a hold of her all day, and it's
Well, my
not like her, and we're just really worried. And so he's like, okay, well, I'll call her. And then he's like, her phone went straight to voicemail. So then he was worried, and he finally messages me back about 45 minutes later and was like, oh my God, my mom's in the
oh
hospital.
my
And he told me
God.
what happened. And he was like, I would have had no idea if you didn't message me. Like, he's like, thank you. And here's her number. Go ahead and call her. Like, I think he gave me the number to like
Yeah,
the
I told him to
hospital
give
room
it
or
to you.
something.
That's the thing, Joey. Is like if had you called the local emergency services in my area, and Joey knows this because when I started my channel, all you have to do at the county office is say my name or my phone number, and they know my address because of the um, restraining order situation with
Yes,
the
and
crazy person.
then so I forget who said it. Christopher Horse was like, "Do you think it's her stalker?" And that hadn't even crossed my mind until she said it. So then I started really freaking out, and I was
Oh,
like, "Dottie, something's wrong." And me and Dottie, we were panicking for 6 hours
I love
until
y'all.
we finally. Oh my God, that was. Me and Dottie were literally basket cases that
Yeah, I
day.
know because I mean, I'm literally live every night, and if I don't go live, I've never not said, Dottie, I'm not going live because of this. I've never just not talked to anyone all day.
Yeah, exactly. So we knew something was wrong.
Yeah, y'all are amazing. I don't know. I mean, I was scared, so I called and I got someone there with me, but I said to him, do not call the ambulance. He said, let's go to the hospital. I said, don't call the ambulance unless I'm like unconscious and you think I'm like, and then I said, do you know CPR? He started crying. I said, I'm just kidding. No. And I said, I'm not going to hospital. I hate hospitals. And it got so bad. I was like, take me to hospital. And he's like, let's go. And I said, I ain't getting in the car. You better call somebody. Because I just knew I couldn't ride in the car.
Yeah.
So it was bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just so glad you were okay though. Like,
Okay.
especially once Christopher brought up the stalker thing, because my mind hadn't even went
Well, you
there.
did.
And then she said that, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. So then I'm like, oh my God, somebody abducted her. They murdered her.
Girl, I sleep with Sheila beside me.
I know.
I'm packing. Always. If you can't find me, most likely nobody got me. I'm sick.
No, I was worried to the point where I called my mother and I was crying hysterically. I said,
Oh.
I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong with her. All of a sudden, she's not on. She hasn't been on, Mom. I'm going crazy over here.
Oh.
Yeah, we were all, because it's so unlike her.
Yeah,
It made me.
I know
Yeah.
I was shocked because I'm the new guy. I just got here recently. Been learning to meet folks, and I
You
didn't
had
know
only been
what
here
the
one
patterns
time
were.
before, right?
Yeah, I was only here like maybe once or twice
Speaking once,
before
yeah.
before this happened, and I just remember I was like, okay, and the next thing I know, I see a live from you, and I would see this hospital bed. My heart was sunk. I was like, oh shit, what happened?
I
She
felt
okay?
like I needed to. There was so much shit going on, discord going on, and so much I kept hearing that I wasn't
Well, we
really in the
didn't even
hospital.
tell you about it though.
I know, but I saw.
Me and Dottie kind of kept it. We tried to shield you from it as much as we could.
Well, I had people that weren't shielding me as much, telling me that such and such said you're not in the hospital, and I have went back. It was only like a 20-minute video. I was waiting to be discharged, and I was about to go crazy because it was supposed to have been in the morning, and the nurse called twice, and the doctor said, I keep getting called to the ER. I'll be there as soon as I can, because there was several of us on that floor that needed to get discharged. And I went live, and my voice is so weird. I sound so much different because I can barely talk because of the pain. So it's like I'm talking real quiet. But that's like 100 times better, because when you called me that day on the phone, Chins, it hurt to talk. And
Oh, I know, I can tell.
but as soon as I got live, the doctor walked in, and I had to get off because he had to check my stomach before he released me. And I forgot to hit the final button. I think it went off anyway. I said, wait a minute, let me not show Twitter this or YouTube this.
It turned off pretty quick. I was watching, and he came in and said something, and then you could hear him say like one thing, and then your live stopped. So you didn't see too much.
Tony Madison, you have a scar on your throat, 3 inches. You cannot see it today, 4 years after surgery. Was it staples, Tony?
Oh, I wanted, before I walked outside away from my computer, I seen Nicole in the chat talking about her family members dealing with COVID, and I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledged that. And
Oh my goodness.
I feel really bad. I read that and didn't want to interrupt, but yeah, she has family members with COVID, and they can't even go see them. And I think
so
she said it was
sorry.
her grandfather that's declining quickly, and I just think that's so awful. And we'll be thinking about your family, Nicole.
I'm so sorry, and I don't know if it's still like that. I haven't the visiting rules, but I don't think if you have COVID, you can have a visitor at the hospital. And that's so sad for people who, some people don't make it through there. That's terrible.
Yeah, because here the JFK hospital is locked down because not just the patients, it's some of the staff that has COVID. I mean, it's a lot of patients over there, so they locked down that hospital here in Coachella Valley. The only one we have is Eisenhower. Yeah.
Well, I know for a while here in California because I had a few friends that gave birth in the last couple months, and they were only allowing the mother in the birthing ward. I mean, there was dads that couldn't even for the birth of their kids.
Are you serious?
Because of this
I
stuff.
think they always allowed one person at my hospital for like deliveries.
No, you're right, Shans.
That's crazy.
You're right, Shans. They did the same thing here. Only the moms. That's it.
Don't you know that? Wow.
And not even just for births, but for every appointment, like ultrasounds, everything.
Yep.
It's crazy. I mean, in California, it was a lot stricter too here than a lot of other places.
Oh yeah.
Trubella Wax.
What's that Eagle woman name? What's that Eagle woman name again? She's on
Eagle.
She's on
live.
Right now live.
Okay. Yeah, I heard after I started this one, I heard that she was about to go live. And I hate that. I try not to, but I didn't even check tonight, to be honest. I've just gotten so used to 7 to 8 o'clock hopping on, But I always go back and watch. She hadn't been doing as many videos lately, but everybody's got so much going on. I was going to ask Trubella Wax, has she done one? The last one you did that I saw last night was so sweet. I love you, where you were telling about other people you've met in the community since in your few weeks. It was so sweet.
This community really is awesome. Besides like a few people, you know what I mean? It's just, that's what I was getting at earlier. Like, I wish that everybody could just have their little back and forth like me and Motherfunk just did. And then after it, be like, we're good. I still love you. Hash it out and then move on. I just wish that everybody could do that,
Me too. And if you can't hash it out and can't get along, just ignore each other. Mute each other from being able to see each other's stuff, and just like let it be. Let's be adults.
And I need to take that advice too, because I've been going back and forth for the last couple of days, and it's like even though I don't see the stuff, you still have people that message you like, "Hey, did you see this?"
That was my
and then
thing
you want to
always.
respond. Yeah, and then you want to respond to it. You know what I mean? And I got to take that advice too and just stop responding to it. If people want to keep it going,
sometimes it gets tiring. Sometimes it gets tiring. You don't want to deal with it, and it makes you react the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah, and I did. I will admit that now, even though
Moderate did what he did to me. Now I'm gonna tell you,
and not to bring it up again, but even though he did what he did to me, I do, and I know I can't apologize to him directly, but so I'll do it here. I am sorry for calling him what I called him. That was out of line. I don't think that he is that word that I called him, and I shouldn't have done that.
And see, you apologize.
So I mean, that's just I'll say that right there. And I would say it to him. if I could. I shouldn't have called him that. But so yeah, we can move on from that now. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, I need to take that
And I
advice
love
too.
this community. And I love this
Yeah.
community. All my confidence is definitely coming back because I tried to do an IG last night. No one came in but
I
my
love
best
listening to
friend.
you.
I sent you.
Huh?
I love you. You should be confident. I always like to hear your takes on things.
Oh
Miss
yeah, I'm very
Shy. That's
I
my
get
shy
right to
girl.
the topic and the point. But the thing is, I'm really shy and blushy. It's something like, really, you ought to see it. It's really weird. But my guy
Yeah.
says, so cute when you blush. Stop it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
it
never
took us a
I could
while to
never
get
go
to
live
know.
by myself.
I think my first one was alone, wasn't it, Joey? Or
Mhm.
was my first one alone, or was Todd and Joey there from the? I, Todd might have been there. I think my first one was alone. I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'd have to
But
go
yeah, I
back.
could never, like, at least not right now. Like, I'm comfortable as long as I'm on with other people, but I don't think I could go live on like Instagram or anywhere like by myself because I'm kind of shy too.
I feel like when I get on here and no one's taken the meat yet, that I'm boring the people in the chat, and
How
I
would you
feel
Oh, I love
very,
you
bore?
guys
I
too.
feel
You're not
very
boring.
awkward if I'm here alone with no one to hear their voice, and it makes it like some people always just go live alone, and I don't. I don't know if I could do a whole live alone. I did though that one day from the hospital, but I had something to
I can
say, and
see.
I was, the chat. I was answering questions, and I wasn't thinking about it. Maybe it was they had given me morphine and a Percocet. I don't know.
No,
I'm so
no,
sorry,
because
Nicole.
in school, the kids used to be so mean in school. By the time I got into junior high school, I used to cover my bum with sweaters and stuff because the kids used to make fun of my butt all the time because I have a nice big butt. So the kids used to tease me all the
I like
time in school.
big butts and oh,
That's
Yes.
not a key in that.
And then when I started developing at 11 years old, the topper part of me, I used to get even teased even more by the girls in gym and everything. And once I got into high school, that's when I got really savage and started beating the bullies up.
there you go.
Yeah.
Get him, girl.
I
Yeah,
She
love
got
no,
him.
being.
I was kicked out of regular high school the very beginning of my junior year, and I ended up going on to independent study and graduating early, so it was kind of a blessing, but I was the same way. I got in a lot of trouble for fights.
I was kind of shy in high school.
I was always a big coward. I always ran away from everything.
It's like I was shy until I got to know you. And I
In
guess
school, I had
I
fun.
guess I'm still like that.
No, I was never shy as a child. I'm not even really shy. I would say the better word is social anxiety.
Me
But
too.
Yeah.
when I was younger, I didn't have that problem whatsoever. That didn't start till later. I was friends with everybody in high school, but I also got into a lot of
Suzanne.
fights. But
Hey,
where
Suzanne.
did she delete her Twitter?
Hell, she better not have. Suzanne? Tickamine?
Um, yeah, I don't. I think she deleted her Twitter.
What? Did something happen to your Twitter, Suzanne?
I had
It's
somebody
actually all right.
message
It's
me.
fine.
Why? Are
Yeah,
you
she
done with it,
did.
or are you gonna make a new one, or
I
what's?
don't blame her. Twitter's awful,
Oh,
man.
I'm thinking YouTube. I was fixing to lose it.
No,
I
she didn't
get.
delete because
I
I had
understand.
somebody message me and ask me where Suzanne went, and I was like, I don't know. And they're like, her Twitter's gone.
I
And I'm like, well,
understand
is her
that.
YouTube still there? And they said her YouTube was still there, but yeah, I had somebody message me worried about her.
Yeah, I understand people not wanting Twitter, and if I didn't have a YouTube that I use, that I mean, that's how I send my link out. I don't know that I'd have Twitter anymore because it's freaking nasty. And
It really is. Well, you know what? It actually really isn't that bad. There's just the
if you
majority of
stick to
people
the
on Twitter are
hatters,
awesome.
the hatters are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, they are. Those are my people, man.
But a lot of Twitter's bad, like scary and just mean. But I mean, if you're just there looking and you don't want to meet anyone, and if I had it all to do over again and I wasn't on YouTube and I just wanted to, which I loved being a hatter, but I would just make a Twitter to look and not be hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it can be Suzanne death threats from, you know. Wow, you did
What?
mention that the last time I spoke with you.
Oh, wow. I didn't. What is that? Isn't that one of those like religious, is it a religious cult? Or like group? I feel like I remember hearing her talk about that
Because
before.
she exposed a teen sex scandal at a church. It is that cult. You talked to me a little bit
Man,
about that the other day.
that's scary. Be safe. That's scary. I've dealt with a lot of stuff on Twitter, but never death threats.
Where
That's scary.
are they in the States, Suzanne? That church? That is crazy. I hope you called the authorities.
Yeah, that just at least needs to be documented.
Scops. I love that name. Every time I see it, I want to yell it. Scops. Uni must have been watching his channel because now he jumped on live talking about what you guys talked about us. Huh?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh, probably about me saying he needs to be careful because he's going to end up part of this lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. He needs to shut up.
The thing is he's looking at it from this free speech standpoint. No, it's going to affect all channels. This is about a lot more than free speech, and I think Uni needs to do a lot more research on this topic. And admittedly, he didn't even read the filings. He said that in his scope today, and that's the problem. Uni doesn't do his own research. He lets his mods do it and takes from it what he wants to hear. This is about a lot more than free speech. She accused the man of taking his mother off life support prematurely. She admitted that she dug through their whole background. There's a reason that she's going after Katie's small channel and not these huge channels that have talked about her.
I love how she's
And
all
they're
of a
not
sudden
playing
a tiny
around.
channel again, though, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, these lawyers are not playing around. They have been watching her for over a year. And if he, you know what I mean? Like, even if Uni himself doesn't get dragged into the lawsuit, which slandering the lawyer is a good way to get there, they're at least watching his channel because Katie comments over there thinking that nobody's going to see it because he's a smaller channel.
In the last few weeks and came on my stream.
Yeah, because
and trolled us.
He needs to be careful. He needs to be careful, and I would really not cover this if I was him because this is a huge lawsuit.
He wants in on it.
I guess
you're better off staying in your own lane there, brother, because you're gonna fucking put yourself in some hot water. You're not gonna be able to get yourself out of, Jason.
Exactly.
Hey.
And I don't care for him. But do I really want to see him go down because of something Katie did? If I'm being honest, no, I really don't.
If I'm being
Nobody
honest,
deserves to get dragged into Katie's bullshit.
Yeah, he's inserted himself just as hard as he could. Well, the Zag Creation's always the first one I see chat. Let's see how long it takes them to tell him that I'm streaming his stream.
Watching.
That hi guy. I get your frustration, but after being massively trolled for 5 days on Twitter, I really want more creators to take a hard line on their bullying. I heard that someone did a screenshot of Zag Creation's account that said it was restricted, and you could hit let me see the tweets, but that it had some funky activity.
Did you
Supposedly it was
see?
temporarily suspended.
Yeah, but no,
Did you
You
see
know,
what
it
happened?
it wasn't. It was there was some kind of activity that was odd. What happened,
Did you
Shrooms?
see? Her dumbass was trolling and talking crap in a Twitter thread with the lawyer tagged, and the lawyer put her name. He put Zag Creations. I forget exactly what he said, but he basically told her like we're subpoenaing, we're gonna subpoena Twitter
Oh yeah.
and find out who you really are because she was trolling so hard. He thought that she was a KJ sock.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's what he. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When
We
he
heard that
tagged
the
her,
other
he's like,
night.
"Mrs. Paulson is if this is you, don't
Yeah,
contact me." You know what I mean? You got to do it through your lawyer. Um, and he goes. Then he said, you know, he has subpoenaed uh, Twitter to find out what the identity of um, the account owner, which is the stuff that actually that Yank was talking about, Angry Yank. You know, because it's going to have all that MAC address and all those identifying things that it doesn't matter what you just decide to call your name or say who you are or use a VPN, you'll still be identified by that kind of information.
Right.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why I'm telling you. That's why I even like I wasn't even trying to be mean. Like he should thank me. I'm trying to warn the guy so that he doesn't end up in a freaking lawsuit that he doesn't want a part of.
I don't care if he does. If he gets in one, he deserves it because he's lied and lied and lied.
Who,
And
Jason or
yes.
yeah. Like he continued, like I said, I can't believe he's going after like what's his name now. Like I mean, I'm listening to the Periscope in the background, and he's going after him hard. You know what I mean? Just it's like it's the way he does with Steve. I'm gonna drop a Moab on you, and all this stuff. I'm gonna put our DMs up, and all because I guess what's his name went because that's where I used to see Brainy Beaver was on the Shills. It's called the I network now, the EIE network, but it used to be the Shills. So that's Dick Dawson and all those people. And I guess he was on there last night or maybe I'm not sure exactly when, but he was talking shit about Jason. So of course, Jason can't let it pass, so he's got to go to war with this guy.
Oh yeah. And
I don't know anything about any of that.
let me see. Someone in the chat said, I'm picturing Jesse Bear as one of Elle's friends in Legally Blonde.
Yeah. I've
saw
got him on low volume and watching him too.
Yeah, Toddy's lawyers, name edited said, I think the mods will. Toddy's lawyers seem to be collecting everything. They were grabbing chat screen grabs from Charlotte's video. What? You know what? Toddy's lawyers know what the hell they're doing. And I bet they started watching her a little bit ago. I don't think that they all of a sudden wrote up this paperwork and haven't been around watching. I think they did their...
Yeah, I don't know who it was, if it was Maya Nova or someone, but someone was like, this is the difference between a real lawyer and Nate Brody. You know what I mean? That you could tell,
Right.
like this guy is serious. You know what I mean? Like this guy is pretty.
Well, yeah, and everybody's freaking out because they're like, oh, I don't think that a lawyer or whatever be on Twitter like he is, and it's like, okay, yeah, because you're used to business lawyers and criminal lawyers. This guy is a entertainment lawyer.
Yeah, he's a YouTube
ballgame.
and that kind of he's exactly, and that's why I mean he's involved in that realm, and that's what they kind of do. It's part of the public relations part of it, but everything he says is he doesn't come on like a jerk. You know what I mean? Everything he says is very businesslike, and it's very direct. I'm pretty impressed with this guy.
Me too. I mean, you could tell. I mean, I couldn't imagine the amount of money that Tati is spending an hour for this guy. And she doesn't just have one lawyer. She's got, I think there's 3 on this one case. And they're going to sue for lawyer fees as well. So, I mean, Katie is just deleting evidence and stuff. She's digging herself in a hole that she will never be able to get out of.
Hold
Well,
up.
what's the lawyer's name? The lady lawyer. What's her name again?
The YouTuber?
Emily Baker.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so Emily, what she was saying is one of the reasons why they might actually be doing this now is that one of the things that Tati and her husband were accused of in the other lawsuit was not protecting the brand of Halo. And one of the reasons, so a dual purpose for going after Haiti Joy is that it shows that they are protecting the brand,
Yes.
Halo products. And so it's not only for the defamation against herself, but to also assist her in her other lawsuit by showing the actions that she has taken to protect her brand, the business.
Yeah.
So it has like a dual purpose.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
T Detox said she was putting in her notice. Hold on real quick. I'm going to put in my resignation in Katie's inbox. 18 months, Red. Are you quitting her?
But this will definitely
So
get
funny.
interesting because this lawsuit will probably be drug out for a year at minimum.
What a
We all
jackass.
know
He wants
Katie,
people to do all
she
the
can't
work.
keep her mouth shut for that long.
No, and what she's
I don't think she can either.
it's been 3 days she hadn't shut the hell up yet.
It's about the time of night too that she starts crazy tweeting.
Oh
so.
yeah. Is she tweet? Is anybody not blocked here? Is anybody here not blocked?
Me, I'm the only one not blocked, I believe.
Is she tweeting?
Yeah, no,
And
she
he's
has
over
me
there
blocked.
telling people. He's over there telling people, you guys go over there and you screenshot any of those trolls and put them in the gaming room. You want people to do your work for you. You lazy ass.
Where? People where?
And do what? What is he gonna do? He should definitely not be worried about us because I can confirm that the lawyers have eyes on Unirock's channel.
Oh yeah.
And
that's not speculation. That's not even speculation.
Little Red, I'm gonna drop out the call, but I'm gonna be listening, okay?
Okay.
Because I have to start getting my stuff ready for work.
Okay, you have a good night.
I'm gonna have to start putting my son to bed in a minute too.
Yeah, we're gonna get off here soon. My stomach's hurting tonight. Send info to WS. Zag Creations is such an ass kisser. Send info to Christy. I'll let her lawyer decide. I'm hardly the one. Figured he'd like to know all of us. What? I'm reading what's his face's chat.
Let me see. Who just told me that? Yeah, but this lawsuit is Ames. You're right though. They've been watching Katie and downloading her stuff for well over a year.
Zags is talking about that happening in his chat right now. Let me see who she tagged. Hold on, Bunny. What did Bunny say? Bunny said, Jessable, mine is very stoic with major blah, blah, blah. That is not the comment she's in. Anyway, Zag's Creation said, Bunny, there's nothing I can do about it except point out that how hypocritical they all are. Tati's lawyer literally told them to go after me, then tried to call them off. He figured out they won't stop. Well,
okay, that's a lie because the lawyer never told anybody to go after her. She was trolling around in a thread with the lawyer tagged like an idiot, and then
Bunny said consider reporting him to the Washington State Bar.
Good luck with that. But I will say, I do not think Zag Creations is a Katie sock.
Oh, I don't.
And
either.
I have empathy, you know what I mean? Even for people that I shouldn't have it for. So I do feel kind of bad for these stupid KJ stands that are dumb enough to act like an idiot in a thread. No, I really don't either. She's lied and said she was CIA and all this shit.
Oh, the only thing I've ever heard Zag say is that she's a disabled older lady in a wheelchair that's been in a wheelchair for I can't remember how many years, and I kind of felt bad. But she is one of the biggest bulldogs. Like, she's worse than Skeletor. She's worse than, she's just as bad as Country, what was her name, Joey?
Vicious.
Christina, whatever her name is. I mean,
Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you?
But I mean,
what did you
I
say,
do kind of
Yank?
feel, I do kind of feel
We're
bad.
vicious.
Oh.
Yeah, they're vicious. They are.
Yeah, we're vicious. We get that way.
I mean, I feel bad to an extent because there's people that are really just dumb KJ stands that are going to end up, at least at the very least, being subpoenaed. I don't think they're going to end up in the lawsuit. They're just going to be subpoenaed to make sure they're not one of Katie's sock accounts.
Right.
But at the same time, if you're dumb enough to be in a Twitter thread acting stupid with the lawyer tagged, then I mean, what do you expect? It's not like the lawyer's targeting you. You made yourself a target because you put yourself out there.
Yeah. And see, we've had a lot of people come over to this channel. Yank, even before you got here, a lot of people come here and they're scorned. They were hardcore followers of Katie's, and some of them has bit me in the ass to accept them into this community. But they're not all, they can't all be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But some of them,
remember, Red.
I mean, some of them, like, I just have to remember, like, if you followed her and you're this blind of a follower for so long, there's something, like, how can you just believe anything Unirock says for a year and a half?
No. My thing is, did you see my tweet yesterday where I shared the video where somebody actually put what H3H3 and Trisha Paytas said and then what Katie said about it? I shared the video and was just like, I know that I have some of Katie's people that follow me. I promise not to attack you, but can you honestly tell me how you support her when she lies like this?
Yeah, I saw that.
Her lies are so easily disproven. How do you follow her? Because
I saw
her
that.
lies are right here in front of your face, and they could be disproven in 2 seconds. Like, I just don't get it. But Red, do you have a new member?
I'm looking. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, shit.
Rita Roo. Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Rita
man.
Roo just became a member.
She became a Whiskey Cheeto.
Oh, wow. You're a Whiskey Cheeto member. Thank you so much.
Oh, coming.
Did you upgrade? I thought you were already a member. Yeah, she upgraded.
Maybe she renewed.
Yeah, no, she upgraded. Thank you, ma'am.
I hear somebody's little one in the background.
That's
my little mini Shin.
Were you the one that had the one in the little crib rocking him back and forth yesterday?
No.
Okay, there was someone that showed their baby. I thought maybe that was yours.
Oh, that was probably Britters.
I haven't posted any pictures of him or anywhere, like, which that's what my main thing for getting doxxed. That's why I wasn't worried about me. I was just like, I don't post pictures of my son anywhere, like nothing. And that also reminds me.
He saw Britters, baby.
No, Red, did you? I think you were like in the hospital still. Did you see that after I got doxxed, one of Shin, like the real Shin, who my account is parodied after, she messaged me on Twitter and sent me pictures of my son and was like,
what?
Go stalk somebody. Yes. She's like, go stalk somebody else or we'll go real life. We have your information, boo. Like crazy, like threatening me.
Shin's was threatening
you? Yes, the real Shin from the show. Because she's mad that my account is Shin's panty liner.
Oh my God. She's a nut anyway.
And she's the one I made. And I don't even talk about her.
That's crazy.
I've never talked about her. I just used her name.
Is, Yank? She's it wasn't Teen Mom, but it was like Young and Pregnant. It's a spin-off of Teen Mom. A show that only made it a season or two. Well, this one girl...
it got renewed.
For a season or two. It won't very many.
No, it's coming back. It got renewed.
Oh, great. Well,
she's not on it though. Trust me, we made sure.
Yeah, this girl and her baby daddy. It's the baby daddy's mom, and she is loud and proud of being loud.
She's crazy.
She is a nut job.
Yeah, but she sent me a message and basically like threatened me. And I was like, I have a challenge for you. Go back on my Twitter. Go 2 years back as far as you want to. And let me know It's okay, baby. You can have the laptop. I was like, and let me know if you could find one tweet where I'm talking about you. Because literally all I did is I needed a name for my account. And we did, Kier. But all I did was need a name for my account, and I used it because she was on live one day talking about how she wears panty liners all year long because if she doesn't, her stuff stinks.
I was wondering where you got that panty liner from.
Yes. She went on live one day, Instagram live, talking about how she wears panty liners all year round, even if she's not on her cycle, because her coochie stinks if she doesn't. And so I literally just used the account name. I've never
maybe she needs
things that I find and learn.
Maybe she needs Depends because she's licking pee on herself or something. That's disgusting.
I have no idea. You know, I mean, I'm new into this stuff, and I like, you know, listening because I learn about different people to stay away from and keep an eye out for. But Jesus, wow, the
Look,
stuff that I learned.
Yank's slowly learning to stay the hell away from Little Red's channel.
But yeah, she no, it's being dealt with. I told my mom about it, and my mom is way overprotective of me, even though I'm grown and live on my own. And we already had she has an attorney on retainer, like always.
Can I tell you something funny?
She shot our attorney a message and sent him all this stuff, so he's dealing with it. And I actually had to tweet and ask if she was still part of the show because that's what he wanted to know. And apparently she's not, because if she was, they were going to go after MTV. But MTV and Viacom. But no, it's being dealt with. And what's scary, I wouldn't really be worried about it, but she's from the Bay Area, California. I don't know if she still lives there, but Bar and Ashley do. And that's like an hour from me. So I was like, I'm definitely taking this seriously.
The funniest thing is that when we were before this YouTube and I just knew you from being a Hatter page, I thought you were the real Shins at first.
Everybody did. So many people thought that I was really her.
For some reason, your picture, I don't know. Your picture's so small, but you actually have a picture of yourself. So I thought it was really
No,
Shins.
that's not me. It's not a picture of myself. That's Shin. She's sitting in the back of a truck with trash piled in it, and Shin's head is photoshopped onto that person.
Right. And it's a real picture. But it's tiny. And I was on the phone because I didn't even have a laptop back then. So all I'm seeing is Shins. So I'm like, why would she name her Twitter Shins Panty Liner?
No, I just used the name. I've literally never even talked about her. And I told her that. And because at first I messaged back and I was like, you're threatening to go real life. I was like, my family's got lawyers, boo. But go back and look through my Twitter. I have never talked about you on this account.
Did she respond?
Ever. I don't remember. I have to pull it up. I don't know. It kind of like, I usually don't get weirded out about threats like that. You know what I mean? But she lives close to me, or at least she did. I know at one point she moved out of state. But
that's crazy. Like, how did she find your kid? Like, I mean, I know you say you got dogs, but what is she watching your page because of your name? That's just weird.
Yeah, she has a whole group on Facebook of crazy fans, like 2,000 people in this Facebook group called Shin's Army. And
I've heard of that.
I'm guessing when I got doxxed, somebody follows me because I was a Hatter page, you know what I mean? So all the Teen Mom people follow me. And so I'm guessing somebody was just like, oh, look, this is the girl behind the account with your name. Wow. So she messaged me, and she sent me pictures of my son and my Facebook and was like, this is your warning. Like, we know who you are. Go find and stalk and talk about somebody else, or we're going to go real life. And I was like, oh, no.
Call the cops, get a police report. They try to escalate it. You send it into the Secret Service. And you let them deal with it.
I follow her, too. I need to.
Yeah, no, but what's crazy is I do not talk about her at all on my account. Like,
nobody does. She is a nobody.
She's irrelevant.
Let me show y'all. I don't know if I did. Shins kept saying, you got something in the mail when you get home. I didn't send you flowers. I think I love this. I hope y'all can read it. Let me get it. Nope, I'm not
What?
gonna be able to read it.
Come here.
It says, I wish I could take your pain and give it to someone we both really hate.
I had to get that for you
It's
when
a
I
good
Isn't
one.
that the coolest wine?
Is that like a
It's a
is that a
wine.
tumbler or a thermal mug?
It's like a
Oh, what?
yeah,
Oh, that's
wine
cool.
tumbler. Love it.
That's pretty
Did
cool.
you do that, Shins? Do you do
No, I know it was I just seen it and I was like that is because I was looking for like get well gifts
Yeah, love it.
and I was like that is perfect.
And did you know it came with the metal? Did it come with the straw too?
It did?
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean I know you
Is
can't
it
really
one of
drink
those
any
stainless steel ones?
wine
Yet.
for a
Stainless
long
steel.
time, but
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Are you
But
gonna
when you
break that in when you get home?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to. I'm scared.
do you need to go to bed?
I'm scared to drink anything with fizz. I probably won't drink a beer for
Yeah.
a long time.
Don't do that for a while.
But I might drink
So
a glass of
KG,
wine. I might pull a
KG,
KG.
no, don't. You have to let your stomach heal.
Oh, I mean, not immediately, you know.
KG, she's my account before I ever talked about Katie was a parody account, like with the Hatters, like the Teen Mom Hatters. We're all parody accounts of the people from the Teen Mom Show. And when I decided I wanted to make one, oh come here. When I decided I wanted to make one, I didn't know what to name it. And it like 3 days before I decided I was going to make a Hatter account, the Shin from Teen Mom Young and Pregnant was on live stream talking about wearing panty liners all year because if she doesn't, her hoo-ha stinks.
That's disgusting.
So, yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be Shin's panty liner.
Well, if she didn't hate you
God, you know
before,
the
she
dreams
hates
I'll
you
have.
now.
Yeah.
The dreams I'm gonna have tonight.
Her
Sticky
hoo-ha.
hoochies.
Exactly. I couldn't believe she was on live stream. Like it got shared in all the Teen Mom groups and everything.
She used to
because everybody
live
was
stream a
like,
lot. Craziness.
Yeah. Everybody was like, this woman did not just say that on a live stream for the world to hear. And that was like 3 days before I decided to make my account. So that's just what I called it.
What did they
And
call
I
you?
literally,
What does your friends call you now? Dirty Kotex? Is that what Mother Dragons has been calling you?
oh my God, a dirty pad, dirty coat.
Dirty
Like,
Kotex.
I don't understand why they think making fun of a Twitter handle that I picked. It's not like I walk around in real life and like, oh hi, I'm Shin's panty liner. Like,
Or my last
you
name's
think
Panty
making
Liner.
fun? Yeah, you think making fun of a name that I picked as a joke is gonna? I don't know. I don't get it. More power to them though.
Yeah. And God, I hadn't looked at my live chat in a while. I do want to say, I think I started earlier and I didn't mention it. Y'all, we talked about how I nearly have to get pushed off the edge of a building before I get mad and speak up. I lost my shit a little bit today. Not really. I think I handled myself well, but I took up for myself.
You weren't too bad.
I just had enough. Like, I've had enough, and I spoke my mind, and now it's over, and I'm not speaking on it again. How many times have I said that? But this is a whole different person, different issue. But if you have a problem with me, hop in my DMs and let's talk about it, or not, and let's just not talk.
You, Red. That is one thing. You are always too afraid to make anybody mad, so you don't like to defend yourself, and that's usually I come in and I freaking defend you. But you got it. You take so much crap, and then you feel bad when you finally defend yourself.
I do. It makes me feel bad because I don't want to be mean to people.
I know, but you gotta learn it's okay to defend yourself.
No, no one's heard. I know, and I do. I need to, but I feel like if someone is older than me and dragging and just being ugly, it says more about them than it does me if I'm not responding and they won't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True.
But I mean, how much are you supposed to take? You've been taking it for months.
I have. But see, no, a lot of people didn't know. So then I lost friends that thought I was being mean when I finally did speak up. So then that kind of shot me. Has anyone heard from Comic Nut yet? I've been walkie-talkieing him, and it's going through, but he's not responding, which going through, it says, let me see.
He's probably busy. He
Okay,
does.
now it's not going through as a walkie-talkie, but
Remember,
the
he was being
hurricane.
affected by the hurricane. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet you he doesn't have
So he
power.
kind of said he was going to be
Hon-
kind of incognito and
Well, it
stuff.
says
Honduras was
standby.
getting hit. Honduras was getting hit like
God.
the last couple of days.
I know that.
I just walked in my son's room to throw one of his shirts in his laundry basket, and he got in the garbage can where his
Oh.
diapers are and threw diapers all over his room. Oh my god.
Someone did put that he did make a statement that his neighborhood's higher up, so he should be okay as far as flooding and stuff, and that he was going to have people that work for him because he owns a company that needed to somewhere safe, that he was going to have people over. So maybe he's having a hurricane party. Let's hope he's all
He
good.
probably just doesn't have power. I think I heard him say something.
Reptile Mama's tried to reach him in Discord. Yeah, we'll hear from him, I'm sure, as soon as possible.
Yeah, if he doesn't have power too, then he might not have anything charged.
Well, I mean, even
to be able to-
he could have power and not have phone service, like a way to online. You know what I mean? So
Like why? Yeah. Are you ready for bed, dude? Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna put my little monster to bed and then pick up his dirty diapers that he flung all over his room. You still want another one, Pierre? I got one for you.
T detox. I block a lot. I'll bulldog him and I block.
Have yourself a good night then, and take care of the little guy.
Come here, baby.
Have a good night, Shins. I'll talk to you in the
All
morning.
right, yeah, I love you guys.
Love
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye, Shin.
Bye.
Tony, I didn't know where it came from. What's that? Tony, Lisa, and Miss Sandra. The Team Mom, Janelle misspelled hat. Oh, yeah. Team Mom can't spell. Janelle spelled it. She always did, actually. She spelled haters with 2 T's. And that's why we were called Hatter Pages. Do you follow any of that, Yank?
No, I don't.
No. It's fun. You should look into some of those. I'm fucking raking and Anon Mafioso. Funny. And they go after Katie too now. Actually,
Check it out.
I'm fucking Raking's the one who found out about the Katie's lawsuit before anyone, I think she posted, because she's actually a lawyer in Minnesota where Katie lives.
Yeah, and Tati's lawyer retweeted her, quoted her tweet. Remember, he quote tweeted it. Like, wow, damn, she found this pretty quick.
Yep.
Might have to go take a peek then.
Yep.
Later tonight,
It's like FCKN and then Rakin. And
It
that
looks like a green kind of alien kind of thing is what
it's
her
Janelle
avatar
Evans.
looks like.
It's Janelle Evans'
Oh, is
face
it?
in green, yeah. And I believe, or that name came from the night. I think it was the night before her and Janelle and David got married. They live like an hour. They're the ones that live near me, the crazy ones. They were getting the yard ready for their wedding, I believe, and he was mad, and she's yelling out the back door at him, and she said something, and he said, "I'm fucking raking," and it's like everywhere. You can Google "I'm fucking raking" and find that clip. Hey, Matt Bear.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that later after I get some chow. Wind down later this evening. Heck yeah. I'll go snip around.
Yeah, it's fun. I love hatters. I'm about to get off here, y'all. Take me my version of a shower until tomorrow. Well, if I get my staples out, I can take a whole ass bath or shower tomorrow, can't I? Like a regular one.
No, I don't think you'll be able to. There's still going to be little holes where the staples were at. Yes.
I don't
probably a day or two after the staples are out, it'll be completely sealed.
I will really be shocked I'll be shocked if they take these staples out, because some of them
But ask them.
They don't look like they're even like.
Now showering's fine, but bathing no.
Yeah. I'm saying, but if my appointment's in the morning. I'll be shocked if the doctor takes his staples out because they don't look to me like they're ready to come out. I hope they are, but I'll be shocked if it won't.
We'll just double check with them. Ask them when you're there.
You heard Leslie mention them once, and I don't know who they are or what they do. Kier, all it is people who watch Teen Mom, and let me think. You don't watch. You've never go to my Twitter and Anon Mafioso. I'm fucking raking. Anything Janelle, like Janellis. There's so many of them. They are just people who document. They're kind of like KJ haters, but they document like Teen Mom stuff and follow Teen Mom and post a lot of clips. And it's off season right now, right? Are they coming on? No, they didn't come on this week because of the election. Maybe, I don't know. But the Hatter pages are the bomb. They're fun. And me and Shins, that's how we met. That's how I met most everyone on Twitter before I started YouTube. So yeah, y'all need to check that out because it's fun. Kiera, find me after this, and I'll show you around the Hatter community. I love it. It's amazing.
But definitely, if you go take it out tomorrow, double check with the doctor to make sure. Because he may say they're ready to come out. He may say they're not ready to come out. You'll make a decision. When they're pulled out, it's going to take at least another 24 hours to 48 hours for the little holes the staples are in to completely heal over enough to where you can submerge yourself fully in water.
Well, I'm not a bath
double
person
check
anyway.
just to make sure.
I just like showers. I don't even like hot tubs. I like swimming pools, but I'm not one for just like bathing in the bathtub. I just want to take a long hot shower without a Ziploc bag taped to my belly. Because that's how I've been doing it.
Double check with them. You should be able to.
Yeah.
At least a shower.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I've had a lot of fun tonight. There was a little bit of there was a little bit of drama in the beginning, but I'm glad everyone it ended up working out, and I'm glad. And I'm glad Joey's here tonight too. I'm glad everything went smooth. I was messing with everyone in Joe's chat the other day when I'm raking. Britt posted her document, so I asked if I'm raking was Britt. No one would answer me. I got them all thinking, Britt, which Britt? Britt, I'm confused. I'm fucking raking is not. Are you talking about Britters? Britters hasn't been in Joe's chat lately, I don't think. I might have read that all wrong. I wish I would have found out this when Grandma was here because she would have loved sitting on the internet talking shit about Teen Mom. My mama likes Teen Mom too, and I don't know why because she really hates it, and all she does is shit talk them the whole time it's on. She can't stand Kel. She thinks Kel's nasty looking because of her attitude. She can't stand Janelle. She likes Chelsea DeBoer, and she likes what's the other one's name? The one that's married and got the 3 kids, Macy, the redhead. She likes them too. The other ones she can't stand, and I don't know why you watch this. Ain't Teen Mom on? Turn it. She loves it. So yes, Kier, you're gonna have to check that out. You'll love it. There's nothing better than a Hatter page, and they're good people. And no, Britters is not on Twitter at all. And I really believe her. I didn't believe her for a long time, but she's not on Twitter, and she's definitely not raking. Raking's a lawyer in Minnesota.
I had to laugh though that little the one live you did. What was it? Yesterday morning, the early one. I think it was. Or the day before.
On here or
when you were on the porch.
Uh-huh.
talking and you
Uh-huh.
turn the camera towards your mom. Your mom's like, "Don't you put that camera on me?"
Yeah, she hates camera.
I got such a laugh out of that. I was just laughing my ass off. That
I've
was so
had
funny.
so many people say, "I love your mom. I love your mom's accent," and she hates a camera. Yeah, there's hey, hi, Lisa. Oh, I thought she was naming Hatters. She's just saying, hey. You coming late? Are you
I
just
was,
getting here? I bet Wooden Eagle's stream ended. I've got to go check that out too before I go to sleep. You worked for MTV one night, Leanne. You want to explain yourself, young lady?
uh-huh.
Feel so much better. I didn't read. I had the same. Yeah, I'll be glad when this shit's over. And Macy Bookout's the redhead. My mama likes her, I guess. She don't drag her like she does. She really can't stand. My mama really don't like Kel at all.
Your mom's one of those love haters. She loves to hate them at the show. That's why she
yeah, and
watches
she
it.
really loves it when I come over here and turn her TV off of Fox News and put it on like the Housewives, and she was like, I don't know why anybody watches that mess, and then she can't even get off the cat, like she is watching it. So I'm her excuse for watching it. But she don't watch it when I'm not here, supposedly, but she does. Alrighty, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna wash up and go night-night. And I will let y'all know tomorrow about my staples. Fingers crossed y'all put in a good thought for me, and maybe they'll take these
I hope
things
you feel
out.
better.
Thank you. I'm feeling better every day, but I do hope I get these staples out tomorrow. I love y'all. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Bye, Joy. Bye, Yank. I forgot what I was doing. How do I do this?
See if you're done or not.
No, I haven't even gotten to that screen.
Okay.
I'll be so glad to be back to my desktop. You just don't know.